Welcome to week 8 of Pro Wrestling Ragnarok, everybody. We have a hell of a card for you tonight. We have our second Olympian challenge with Heracles and Brax. We have the debut of Raiju against the Devil by the Deed, Grendel. Vandal comes for Ak. Blake looks for revenge on Coldstone. And in our main event, we have an Artifact Eliminator match. Kas Karen versus Setanta. If Setanta wins, he earns a title shot at Surtr's Flame. What's going to happen? Well, stay tuned and find out. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to Pro Wrestling Ragnarok. Your first match is scheduled for one fall. It is an Olympian challenge. Introducing first, from the prison of Asgard, standing at 5 foot 9 inches, weighing in at 228 pounds, he is the Warden, Brax.
Now, Wraith, last week during the Olympian Challenge, we talked quite a bit about this man and his relationship to both competitors of that match last week.
Yeah, he fell short in the Fatal 4-Way match, and then he fell short again in the Triple Threat match, but he wasn't pinned. He was a nanosecond away from breaking up Coldstone's pin attempt on Heracles. And last week, backstage, he had some words for Coldstone that basically boiled down to, stand back, kid, and we'll watch. Let me show you how it's done. So he talked a big game, and we gotta see if he can back it up here tonight.
And his opponent, from Greece, standing at a whopping 6 foot 9 inches tall and weighing in at over 380 pounds. They call him the Master of Strength, Heracles.
And you're right, Brax did speak big, but they say that you should try to keep your words soft and sweet, because you may end up having to eat them later.
Yep, from the famous Teddy D. Roosevelt, walk quietly and carry a big stick, but Brax is stomping around and he made his intentions known tonight.
With that in mind, now, Coldstone, like we said, did come up short, but he did have one hell of a showing.
Oh yeah, absolutely a phenomenal match, and that seems to be the story of Coldstone so far. Looks fantastic in defeat, but can't string together enough W's to really get momentum going.
I wonder how that may work for him going forward.
Well, he has another chance tonight against Blake. So if he can pull that off, I mean, Blake was in the tournament. He won that Fatal 4-Way match, so that'll be a great place to start. But I'm hoping Brax isn't looking past Heracles, since all of his words were for Evan.
Well, Brax certainly firing off right out the gate. Big Thez press.
That's what you gotta do.
Now just putting his boots into the man's face.
Just ground the big man and punch him in the face until he stops moving. But it's a smart too. Working the, well, didn't work out for him, but working the arm, taking out the shoulder, trying to take out the power moveset of Heracles, that's smart, and Brax has the experience to pull it off.
And now the two of them grappling, but Heracles just shoving the smaller man aside.
Yeah, I don't know how smart that was to get into a lockup with Heracles like that, but Brax rocking and rolling. Nice reverse DDT to plant the big man down.
Following it up with a kick right into the lumbar spine.
Heracles a little slow to get to his massive feet, but again, another test of strength that Brax can just not overcome against this mountain of a man.
The question is he doing that out of arrogance, or does he think that trying that game plan will legitimately work for him?
Well, he said he wanted to teach Evan a little something here. Oh, wow! That clothesline, as soon as he kicked up, that'll rattle your teeth. Good God. But like I was saying, I think he's trying to show Coldstone something. He said he was going to try to teach him, so I'm not sure if the lesson plan is being very effective so far.
Well, that's also an interesting sort of play into a dynamic there. Because from what we know about Coldstone, he has a legacy tethered to him that doesn't really he doesn't feel like it belongs to him, having to carry the legacy of a father who was never really there. So I wonder, maybe Brax is in his own way trying to be that sort of paternal mentor type figure.
I mean, he definitely has the experience being the warden of the prison of Asgard. He's looked after a ton of different people. And, you know, maybe Coldstone will learn something in the end of this, but we'll just have to see how it plays out. And right now, it's playing out great for Brax. Those repeated blows to the chest, knocking the big man down again. Whoa.
I don't know if he got all of that one.
No, I think it was a glancing. It was an interesting maneuver because it was not only a dodge, it was a strike as well. That's some fancy footwork by the warden.
And Heracles seems to be taken off guard here.
Well, that's the thing about weekly open challenges. The longer they go on, the more punishment your body's taking, and eventually it's going to give out on you. The question is when.
Well, I think it's also the fact that Brax has really been going back and forth on his game plan here.
Yeah.
You'll see him utilize his speed, and he's fairly successful, but then you see him try to match power for power. Big German holds on with the ripcord lariat and a cover.
Just turned Brax inside out. Wow.
That is going to shake some things up.
Yeah, that big high angle German into that huge ripcord lariat. I think Brax was just stunned, but he had some moments of flash and of excellence in there. I'd say if Coldstone, if his style is flashy, then Brax is nothing short of gritty. He got in the deep end. He took Heracles pretty deep, but man, that shot to the jaw just could knock a man out, and I think it did right there.
Yeah, just because when he tried to match Heracles on the power game, he kept getting caught and kept getting thrown around, knocked back.
Yeah, maybe too much Coldstone on his mind, but regardless, Heracles walks away now 2-0 with his Herculean challenge, Olympian challenge, my apologies, and trying to erase his last couple of losses here in PWR.
And I think he's off to a good start. I think he could go places.
Absolutely. You just got to keep this up, string together as many wins as you can, and you'll get there. Vandal looking ready tonight.
And for your second match of the evening, introducing first, from the edge of reality, he is the immortal savage, Vandal.
Now, Vandal is another interesting one. He's had momentum. It's been stop-start. And he has his share of, I wouldn't say detractors, but critics, maybe? Because they look at the way he speaks, the way he carries himself, the way he focuses on the spirit of the competition, and they wonder, can he really lock in and be a top leader in the fight at Ragnarok?
Well, you know, Vandal's been great bell to bell, but the issue is he can't get the job done when the lights shine the brightest. He fell short to Kari, and now he's on a path of self-discovery and improvement to try to get back there, and he's had words for Ak before, so we'll see.
And his opponent from the time before, the caveman, Ak.
We'll see if he can put those words to the test and fulfill another promise here tonight.
See, Ak is another interesting one, though. I know you like to say Cavemania runs wild, my brother. And people want to believe, but he always ends up coming just short.
And listen to this crowd, Kerry. The people love him. I love him. You should love him. And he's ready here tonight. I mean, for a caveman who is teleported away from his home, who doesn't even speak English and has boxing gloves taped to his wrists, I think he's doing a fantastic job, and he's ready tonight. And remember, the one win he does have is over the people's hero, Tug. That's a big win, no matter how it came.
Speaking of Tug Mukau, rumor has it some of the staff at the medical facility here in Asgard, as well as out the gate there with Vandal, but along with plenty of others, they saw Tug wandering away from the Bifrost. Some say he went north, some say he went east. Nobody seems to know what direction exactly. Vandal. The beautiful flip suplex.
Yeah, it was.
But they just saw him wandering off as if he were trying to go somewhere. But nobody knows where.
Well, the man's probably lost. He had his soul drained. He got impaled on a nailed bat at the biggest show of the year. He's lost spiritually, mentally, and physically. We just gotta hope Tug comes back to us. Oh, here we go. Oh, he loves that little fancy Insiguria. I can't get out of the gate here tonight.
Yeah, Ock's been thrown off. Vandal really showcasing that speed.
And that distance. Good God, he flew 3/4 of the way across the ring.
And see, when he's able to land those high-flying moves, they're pretty impactful.
Yeah, just like that forearm to the face, sending Ock straight. Oh, he's going back up again.
But he has his moments, especially when he's deep in a match, and you're seeing that fatigue, where he tries to go for something.
Oh, and a third carry. A third. Forearm. Elbow drop.
Don't go to the well. Don't go to the well too often, kid.
Hey, third time's the charm. Rule of threes. Deep 2 count from Ock there. Wow. Vandal's on fire here tonight.
He is. He may be looking for that tornado Enziguri again.
Nope, I think Ock ducked it.
But like I was saying, with those high-flying aerial moves, like when he's deep in a match and you can see that fatigue setting in, he ends up coming just short, and I think that may be part of what's messing him up.
Now he's in a striking match with Ock. You don't want to do that. If there's one thing Ock can do, it's throw hands. He's feeling it. The crowd's feeling it. Cave-a-mania's running wild.
And the two of them just dropping bombs on each other.
He just slapped him in the face with a boxing glove. Good God, that'll box your ears out.
Neither one really seeming to get the upper hand.
Oh!
Psyched him out with that left jab.
Ock's finally in control of this match. Listen to the crowd. They're going wild. They love the caveman.
And Ock now, we don't see him use his feet very often.
Oh, I want to see that again.
He's had some success.
Deep 2 count. Let's see that again. Watch this. Right in the kisser. Good God. The barefoot and everything.
Brother.
Oh, spear!
Big spear.
Ock's learning some kind of moves. Oh, wow. He almost had him there. Let's go, Ock. I know I shouldn't take favorites, but God. The caveman's feeling it.
I had a joke about that blue and white website that certain models like to use there with your comment, but I couldn't stick the landing, so.
What in the world? Oh, yeah, Twitter? I heard it's called X now, and it's black and white. Keep up on the times, Carrie. Come on.
But an interesting sort of DDT type brainbuster.
That was a
we just saw.
Cradle DDT brainbuster thing, and Vandal smartly dragging him away from the ropes, but maybe taking a little bit too much time because he couldn't get the pin.
Tiger suplex with the bridge.
Oh, he's locked up. He can't reach the ropes like that.
Close to there. Ock getting back to his feet now, but he's clearly rocked.
Vandal is now feeling the momentum. Little shoulder shimmy. Oh, too much time.
Either that or Ock was lulling him in.
I wouldn't put it past Ock. He's been developing at an astounding rate every single week we see him.
Big, the Regal Plex there. Back up top for Vandal now.
Swanton bomb.
And a cover.
Oh, wow.
Vandal takes it.
Vandal 2-0 after Light the Fire on his path to redemption. Credit to Ock there. He pulled out some new fancy stuff. And now let's hear from the winner.
As fun as it was, teaming with an old friend, I am afraid to say that we both have to follow our own paths for now. Speaking of which, as much as I love pro wrestling, that is not the only reason I am here. I am here to show my friends and family back on Midgard that someone like me can make it in a place like this. I am here to show my wrestling students that no matter how long it takes, hard work always pays off in the end. That is what it truly means to be immortal.
Ladies and gentlemen, your next match is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, standing at 6 foot 2 inches tall, weighing in at exactly 250 pounds, he is the Ice Cold Killer, Evan Coldstone.
Now, we were discussing Coldstone's relationship with Brax back in the opening contest, but I think this is another match where we can see more of the interpersonal relationships between the competitors really form themselves.
Oh yeah, absolutely. This is how a pecking order is formed. The 4 men from the Fatal 4-Way facing off in singles matches tonight. Now the interesting thing is Blake is the one that called out Coldstone, wanting revenge for Evan tossing Blake over the top rope in the Battle Royal at Light the Fire, dashing the unpredictable man's hope for a second chance at a title shot after falling in the tournament.
Which, you gotta wonder if that is going to motivate how he fights tonight. Just because the man is unpredictable, so you never know 100% what you're going to get with him when he steps between those ropes.
Oh, for sure. Revenge is a very powerful motivator as long as you can keep it under control and keep your game plan rocking at the same time. You don't want to get blinded by it, but you want it to fuel you.
The Coldstone looking ready.
And his opponent, sitting at 5 foot 8, weighing in at 226 pounds, from Lexington, Kentucky, he is the unpredictable Blake.
And now, I mean, like we've been talking about, all 4 of those men have basically been connected together from the jump. And I imagine that all 4 of them are going to look to go their own way soon enough.
Remember, the same promo that Blake called out Coldstone, he also called out Kari, so we know that's his ultimate goal, is avenging essentially every loss he's taken in Pro Wrestling Ragnarok so far. And if he can beat Coldstone, who won the triple threat, then you gotta think that's gonna start placing him towards the top on a short list of contenders towards Baldur's Light.
I have to agree with you. I definitely think that him winning here would put him in that conversation, alongside others such as Cassius Dracone.
Yep, Cassius waiting in the wings. He had the week off after his hellacious match last week, but the field's starting to get crowded. On the other hand, in the same promo, Blake called out Coldstone and Kari. He also called out Heracles and says he wants a piece of him. Looks like he's going after everybody from that Fatal 4-Way, with Brax being the only one unmentioned so far.
Which either is unintentional, or if it is intentional, you have to wonder why he's disregarding Brax in such a manner.
I don't think it's smart to count Brax out. He's a powerful force here in PWR. Even though he hasn't quite been able to string together victories, he's been a thorn in a lot of people's sides. Here's the bet, folks.
The two of them locking up. Side headlock by Coldstone.
Yep, taking advantage early, trying to lock it in. Just wrenching it deep. Good God.
Blake with the backdrop driver to get out.
Yeah, fantastic counter there, and immediately into a springboard moonsault right on Evan's abs. That'll drive the wind right out of you and make it hard to breathe.
Coldstone catches the boot. Nice lariat.
Nice and flashy, just like we expect from Evan.
Evan with the very well-timed sense for the dramatic, but he can lock in when he wants.
Oh, absolutely. I think this kid is just a couple victories in a row away from being something huge here. He has the pieces, he just needs to find a way to put them together.
I think you could say that for... Wait.
Oh, what's he...
Coldstone.
Oh, good God.
DDT, and we got
Watch
color.
this, watch
Crimson
this.
Mask.
Just drove him head first. He did a headstand and then a Izanagi on the floor. Coldstone did not like that posing, but Blake immediately to his feet to deliver her a seat. Wow.
Now, I think that is the statement that Evan has been looking for. Like we've been saying.
This match is going to be a lot more brutal than we thought it would. Goodness.
Well, like we've been saying, Coldstone has a well-timed sense for the dramatic. So, a big move like that, you got to imagine Blake bleeding. He's got to adjust. Well, I was going to say he's got to adjust his game plan, but you know, what the hell am I talking about?
A lot of people thrive when they see their own blood bleeding. That was a fantastic rebound, Larry, but Evan coming right back, and then the kip up. Good God.
And now just a flurry from Blake.
What in the world?
Sort of a float over into a twisting neck breaker.
I don't know if I've ever seen that before.
But Coldstone now. Blake giving as good as he gets.
Giving no quarter and a leg wrap DDT.
Very interesting.
Ever since Blake got busted open, his aggression's been turned up to 11, just socking Coldstone in his pretty little face. Good God.
Wait a second.
Oh, a DDT in return.
Getting his lick back, but Coldstone not bleeding yet. Wait a minute now. Coldstone driving his boots.
Wait, that's Brax's music.
Where is he?
He's not even here. That's lesson number 1, kid. Keep your eye on the prize. Oh my God.
Exactly. You don't turn your back. Cover. Coldstone kicking out, but Blake's measuring.
He's got him. Another giant DDT. I'm surprised Coldstone's not busted open too.
You'd thought that that big apron DDT would have done it, but...
He must have a hard head.
Well, you gotta have one to be able to thrive in this world.
Blake having no problem taking advantage of Brax's distraction and now just in total control with that beautiful butterfly lung blower we've seen so much from him.
He calls it the fallen spear.
Evan just popped right back up from that one. An overhead belly to belly.
Big suplex
If his
there.
eyes wasn't on Blake before, it sure is now.
Slingshot shoulder tackle by Coldstone. He seems to be rolling now.
Now that he's determined Brax isn't actually going to come out here, it looks like he's back and determined on Blake, but it might have just been too much damage after that iron spear, too.
The way, I mean, he's been able to recover pretty quickly. Official now. But
Oh!
Blake outside gets caught with a lariat.
His momentum drove him straight into his bicep. What is this? Taking a page out of Mordecai's book, a pile driver on the outside.
Coldstone staying on top of him.
Gotta be
You
careful
gotta
with the count.
respect that ability to recover like that. Now just driving the boot.
I'm surprised he's even still conscious. But getting him back in, he wants that pinfall victory.
And Coldstone going high rent now.
Oh, it's close to the ropes. Ooh, late two. But a spear after the forearm.
Looked like Coldstone was trying to get back on the upper hand, but getting cut off there with that spear.
Lariat after lariat from Coldstone.
Blake's on the ropes.
Ooh! Oh! Wait, I think he pulled the bottom rope down. Yeah, let's see that again. Bull had his seam, just sent him tumbling down. And then Blake hitting a suicide dive, too.
That's how you tear a knee up.
Absolutely, you could blow that ACL quick. I mean, your career will be cut short immediately. It takes months to come back from an injury like that.
And the whip.
Blake just barely able to avoid the turnbuckle post there. I don't know if it's smart. Oh, but he lands it. You gotta think, though, a standing moonsault onto the floor after potentially tweaking your knee. I don't know if I would have went for it.
Well, when you're in the heat of the moment like that, you got to be able to maintain your momentum, or at least be able to get it back. And that leads to making risky moves like that. Which I think you know all too well.
Oh, for sure. I just gotta preserve yourself. And here he goes again.
The sacred ring is not being able to hold these two men.
I think Blake's trying to say he's finished. Coldstone barely able to struggle back to his feet. Blake there to meet him.
With Coldstone with that right. Blake with the dodge. Wait a minute.
I don't really see a power bomb from Coldstone that often, but that was effective for sure. Blake looking a little unsteady on his feet, and then that big throw he loves. Showing off the power.
The official barely getting out of the way there.
No, I think she needs a raise. Ripcord. Larry.
Coldstone back rolling now.
Nope, that could be it. If he can hurry up and get this pin, he's taking a little too long. Oh, nope. See, Blake back to his feet with a front drop kick, just absolutely sending Coldstone head over ass.
And Blake's feeling it now. Maybe looking for something big. Gets caught. Forearm smash.
Ooh.
Oh, Alabama slam back first. The fallen father.
Oh, this could be it. Blake could pass out right here.
He's so close.
Good job picking the leg, getting out of that before it was too late. Both of these men going hold for hold, and a stunner?
I think it was. But cover now.
Ooh, hooking the outside leg was smart. Coldstone couldn't get that foot on the bottom rope, forced him to power out and expend the energy and stamina to do so. Oh, Jesus. What in the...
Big pop up right. And the cover. Wow.
I think Coldstone was out.
That getting back up to his feet right there before the punch, I think that was just instinct holding on.
Just momentum rolling him back over. An impressive showing from both men tonight, but Blake able to take advantage of Brax's timely distraction, wear Cassius down, and put him away with that amazing pop-out punch. Goodness. Look at that. Oh.
You got to imagine that the bad blood between Brax and Coldstone, that had to exacerbate it quite a bit. And you got to wonder if the Allfather is going to set a resolution for this.
Well, I hope the resolution is in this very ring, because that's going to be an explosive match. But Blake able to do exactly what he said, put down Coldstone on his way to Heracles and Kari. Well, look who's back, Carrie.
It's feeling pretty ominous in here at this moment. Almost otherworldly.
Your semi-main event of the evening is also scheduled for one fall, and introducing first from the Isle of Manhattan. They call him the Devil by the Deed, Grendel.
Talk about a man possessed.
Indeed. It's been a minute since we've seen Grendel in competition. I believe it was the quarterfinal for the Tournament of Light, the rematch against Cassius Dracone, was it not?
It was, and falling to Cassius, but putting on an just amazing match. Grendel's taken the time to brood over that loss, see what he can do about it, and he's bringing that new plan in here tonight.
Now, we were talking about Cassius earlier, as he seems to be in the front running for Baldur's Light. But you got to imagine that if Grendel has his way, he's going to want to play spoiler.
Yeah, Cassius taking on Estrella on his path to Kari, but Grendel has not gotten over that loss, so if he has anything to say about it, Cassius's path will not be that easy to walk.
And his opponent, making his PWR debut tonight, from Monterrey, Mexico, Raiju Izanagi.
Well, he has the look and he has the spirit. My question is, does he have the ability and does he have the will to pull out a win tonight against Grendel of all people?
Now, as mentioned, this kid's making his debut tonight, and from what I've been able to gather, he is quintessentially a fusion of Mexican and Japanese heritage. His father, a luchador, his mother, a healer from a Japanese village.
Yep, that's exactly right. He said his father taught him how to fight and his mother taught him how to love, and he carries both of their spirits within him tonight. But I don't know if there's much about Grendel to love, so hopefully this kid talks with his fists instead.
Both men now looking quite steady. Bell sounds.
Jeez, what a spear right out of the gate. Welcome to Pro Wrestling Ragnarok, Raiju.
That seems to be a bit of a running theme. Tilt-a-whirl, small package. Nope, he didn't go for the hook.
Oh, they set him up for that. Oh, I was going to say a split-legged moonsault, but still attacking the ribs. Veteran move by Grendel to get his knees up.
Though, as I was trying to say, it seems like tonight there's been the running theme of the competitors just right out the gate, right from the onset, pedal to the metal.
Well, we are only 4 weeks out from our next pay-per-view, so everyone's feeling the urgency to make a name for themselves as quickly as possible. However, I don't know if that strategy is... Ooh, wow, what a counter by Grendel there. I don't know if that strategy is going to work forever, because if you keep doing it, eventually your opponent's going to game plan for it.
Yeah, you gotta be able to know when to move and when to stay still.
Grendel just dumped Raiju straight on his head. Oh, listen, Carrie, listen. Oh!
Big slap to the chest. Now, Raiju, being of a luchador heritage, should be more than familiar with that kind of hit.
Sounded like a gunshot, but only good for a 1 count.
And then Grendel working the arm now.
Take out that arm, you take out his springboard repertoire. Oh, goodness. Grendel with a springboard of his own. That heavy forearm straight to the face. Right back to it. Right back to the arm.
With the Fujiwara armbar working the wrist.
Good escape.
And now Raiju trying to get back into it.
Nope, drop down. Nice drop kick, sending Grendel hanging onto the ropes.
But Grendel not wanting to stay caught forever. Big pump kick there.
Could this be it already? Raiju looking to shake Grendel's hand. A show of respect. Oh.
Grendel basically saying, kid, get out of the ring, go take a shower, get a clue.
Absolutely manhandling Raiju in his debut tonight. And Grendel with a quick statement victory. Ladies and gentlemen, it is now time for your main event of the evening. It is an Artifact Eliminator match. Introducing the challenger from the Isle of Ireland. They call him the Riot Spider, Setanta.
Now, the Allfather made this match official last week after we saw the actions of Six trying to get away from Setanta, but getting stopped by Kas. And I think that he's questioning whether or not Six should have won that Battle Royal in the first place.
Well, a good way to become #1 contender is beating the current #1 contender. Now, folks, if you aren't familiar with Eliminator rules, Setanta, if he wins here tonight, will earn a shot at Surtr's Flame eventually. It doesn't override Six's title shot. It doesn't make him hop the line, but it does, in fact, put him in it in contention. All he has to do is pin the champion. Good luck.
Yeah, I got a lot of high hopes for this kid, but this is not going to be easy.
My high hopes for him tonight are about as high as Cass is going to get on that choke slam. Cass has been on a tear. We haven't seen him pin since, I think, what, episode 1? If he even got pinned by Fear? It's been a long time since we've seen Cass defeated.
You are correct. His only loss of the season being week 1.
Talk about a tall task, but Setanta better be ready for it tonight. Kas may have intervened last week and made sure the match was going to go on, but he's not going to pull any punches here.
It's gotten cold in here, Kraith.
Setanta's pacing with anticipation. If anybody strikes fear into the heart of men, it's going to be this man.
And his opponent, from Arts Unknown, your Surtr's flame holder, the Dark Bringer, Kas Karen.
Now look at him carrying that artifact.
Like he was made for it.
But the way it looks on him, it's as if his very being is infused with the flame itself.
Well, that's only going to make him more aggressive and more dangerous against Setanta tonight. This is the first time we've seen him in action since winning the flame. It's almost a statement for him here tonight too, if he's worthy, if he can carry it. But I don't have any doubts about Kas Karen. Far, far from it. My only doubt is there anybody who can stop this man?
It's going to take the right person in the right circumstances. And it's going to be difficult. And that's an understatement.
Gazing out amongst the crowd. Maybe looking for his next victim. I just hope he doesn't look this way.
Wait a minute.
Oh, it's 6.
It looks like he's got some grievances to air.
What's he doing? Folks, the match hasn't started yet, so...
Yeah, but kid, you'd better turn around.
6 just pacing.
I know you're looking at 6 because you need to look at him, but turning your back to the champion is not a good idea.
Oh, he's taking his seat. He's telling Setanta he's just here to watch. Mind games, maybe?
I think so.
There's the bell. We're officially underway. Kas just immediately punching Setanta in the face twice for good measure.
Just throwing that big hand at him.
Oh, God. I didn't like that.
No, not at all.
Kas has, what, 1.5 feet and almost 150 pounds. Oh, good God. Just dumped him on his head.
Just threw him like a sack of yesterday's garbage. But wait a minute. Did Kas hesitate there?
I think he maybe just thought better of it and wanted to continue just the punishment. What in the... Oh, nice arm drag.
Countering out of that double underhook. Onto the apron now.
Gotta go quick. You gotta go quick. You finally get momentum. You don't want to waste time. And that's what I thought. Too much time. Kas just not having enough damage on him to be able to do that quite yet.
A little bit too much flash in that moment.
Just getting punched in the face again and again.
And Kas now.
Oh.
Spine right on the apron. But Setanta catching the leg. Big dragon screw.
He's got to use his quickness. That is the only thing he has over Kas is his speed and his agility. Just like that. Now, folks,
Count 3 by the official.
if Setanta wins by countout, he will win the Eliminator match. That will count. Oh, what a distance!
Very big crossbody, but Kas almost not even phased by it. Did you see how quickly he got to his feet?
He's almost he's almost 400 pounds, and Setanta's, what, 175? It's like a puppy landing on him. That's the way to do it. Keep him out there. Go for the legs.
Count of 5 now. And the two of them almost an eternity away from the ring. But Kas getting there using very unnatural speed.
Yep, and sending Setanta back towards it. He doesn't want it to end like this either. He's not like 6. He wants a definitive victory.
Headbutt by Kas, and I think we've got blood.
Yeah, it's hard to tell with that red mask on, but I think you're right.
Well, I mean, big drop kick almost to the back of the head.
Yeah, Kas took too much time that time posing, which we don't really see from him that often. But,
No.
oh, that diving double stomp and a kip up. Stay on him. There you go.
Corkscrew, very nice. But I think that red mask actually helps Setanta here. Because if he is bleeding, you're right, it's very hard to see. And I think that gives him a mental advantage. But he's up top now.
Oh, this is a far coastic post.
All the way, one side to the other. Transcontinental flight.
Go for the pin. Secure your spot, kid. Nope, not going for it. I don't know if that's smart here, but he is laying into Kas while he's stunned.
Well, you got to imagine there's a couple of factors there. Did you notice him look out towards 6?
Yes,
Gutbuster.
like those mind games are definitely playing a part in this, but for 6's part, he hasn't actually moved yet. There's that choke slam.
Just the height of it.
This could be it, folks.
Big kick out there.
The kid's got heart, I'll give him that, but you're going to need more than just heart to beat Kas. What a Meteora! Jumping, what, 6 feet straight into the air? That was ridiculous.
That is agility.
And using Kas' own body weight against him. That's smart.
But the other factor with not going for the cover there, tried to go for a neck whip, not quite. But you got to imagine that he knows Kas Karen.
Black hole slam!
That Singularity going for the cover.
2.99999. Kas amazing himself.
Though, like I was trying to say, him not going for that cover, you got to wonder if he's aware that he's not worn Kas down enough.
But usually I'd encourage them to go for the pinfall. Oh, trading blows now, trading blows. Wait, where's 6 going? 6 is getting up next to me.
Oh no.
Oh! Folks,
Lariat, and the officials calling it off.
it's a disqualification. Kas is pissed. Oh god.
What does this mean for
Oh,
me?
wait.
Do you
Oh
hear
no.
it? The silence. That's what happened when hope dies. God believed he was a hero. The people believed he was a hero. The All-Father believed Tug was the man, the one who could stop me. And now Tug has been given to the darkness. His hollow shell wanders around my forest looking for purpose. But that's nothing compared to what I did with Rain. Or foolish Rain. I drained his soul, I absorbed his essence, and I scattered what was left of him into stardust. Rain does not exist anymore, and neither does your hope. One by one, body by body, dream by dream, I have eliminated every obstacle placed before me. But now, All-Father, these words are for you. You hide behind prophecy, you hide behind your chosen warriors, you hide behind your riddles and relics, but I am done playing your game. You've revealed 2 sacred artifacts and you've hinted at a 3rd, but I know there is 1 remaining. You know where it is and you know what happens when I find it. That's why you remain silent against the carnage. So hear me clearly. The slaughter does not end with Tug. It didn't end with Rain and will not end with the next soul foolish enough to stand across from me. Every broken body, every shattered legacy, every scream that echoes through the crucible, Allfather, their blood will be on your hands. Reveal the final sacred artifact, or I will tear through Pro Wrestling Ragnarok until there is absolutely nothing left to say.
Folks, I have no idea what we just saw. 6 ruined what was turning out to be a fantastic main event. And then Mordecai Elenium once again took over our broadcast feed and sent a warning not only to the roster, but to the 9 realms themselves.
It seems that Mordecai knows a lot more than he's really let on. And if his words are true, the rumors about Tug Mukau have now been confirmed. Tug going into the Forbidden Forest. Why? Is it some foolish notion of trying to understand the evil that is Mordecai Elenium?
This hero's journey's definitely taken a dark turn. Tug may be looking for answers, but I'm afraid we're going to lose him to the very darkness he seeks to find.
I really want you to be wrong.
But, folks, we're out of time for this week. I promise you, next week, we will find answers for you.
The landscape in Pro Wrestling Ragnarok has truly changed. Where it'll go next, the only way you can know is the only way we can know, and that is to stay tuned right here. For the Allfather, for Adam Craith, I am Kerry Dallas, and we'll see you next week.
Bye!